Hey hatchlings, today's episode covers topics and themes that might be extremely sensitive and difficult for viewers, so if this one's too much for you, no worries. We will be talking about addiction, recovery, why we have addictions, how to break them, and the dragon trial that is addiction recovery. So if you are new here, assalamu alaikum, merry meet, and welcome back to your daily dose of DragonFaether. My name is Azura DragonFaether, the Draconic Priestess, and today I'm here to share you my story of being 10 years sober. Yeah, 10 years sober. I am so proud of myself. 10 years ago, I was in a very dark place. I literally was chasing people to love me instead of loving myself, running away from trauma, running away from a broken home, running away from abuse, running away from neglect, running away from all of the painful things in my life. I have always been painfully misunderstood by not only, friends or whatever, but it especially hurts when it's from family. And what brought me to my addictions was mostly coping with how sensitive I am and how deeply I feel, and it has so much to do with neurodivergence. Hey, if you are an undiagnosed autistic, if you are neurodivergent and have no way to cope with that, and you found addictions to self-soothe, I see you, and there's no shame in that, okay? There is so many reasons why I haven't spoken about my addiction before, and it is always first and foremost because of the stigmatization that addicts get. You are belittled, you are made fun of, you're mocked, you are called horrible names, you are told that your brain is malfunctioning, you're told that you're worthless, that you're scum, that you're a criminal. You're told that you deserved it, that you deserve to be on the streets. No, none of those things are true. Addicts were babies. At one point, just like you, they are human beings who are struggling with God knows only what they face. And I am not ashamed of the girl who self-soothed with drugs to make herself want to stay, because that's all that it was. Like, people have their own reasons for becoming addicts, and the addiction is a symptom, okay? Like, when people have addictions, especially to hardcore drugs like meth, like I did, it was something that I tried only once, okay? I got peer pressured into it by a horrible ex and the girl he was cheating on me with. And the thing is about addictions is that you can do a substance once, okay? And you can never do it again. And you can still be addicted to it. That is my story. I almost overdosed the first time I ever tried meth. And the people around me left me to seize every 5 minutes by myself. I would have died. I should have died, actually. But when I was overdosing, I saw a brilliant light, and it looked like an angel dragon. And it said, "Get up, it's not your time, little dragon." Shortly after, I woke up on the floor. Bites all over my mouth. Drool. I was in agony. My body was on fire. And all of that stemmed from a place of not loving myself, not having community, looking for validation in people outside of myself, especially when my parents failed to give it to me. I was looking for love that I did not get at home, I was looking for acceptance that I did not get at home. I was looking for validation that I could not give myself. I was trying to escape really intense feelings, sensations, hard truths from my childhood that I could not cope with. I did not have access to therapy. I did not have access to money. I did not have access to anything except using my body to get a fix. And I am so, so proud of myself for choosing that one day, because after my, meth addictions, I told myself, and my guardians told me, you can never do that again. And so I developed an Adderall addiction in replacement for it, because it was the closest I could get to methamphetamines. Be careful. And it's such a dark, dark story. But there was so much light on the other side, only because I chose to get better. I've lost so many of my friends that chose not to get better. I live for them every day. I look up at the sky, and when I see the stars, I talk to them. And I tell them, "We did it, Joe. Bing bong, you made it." I'm not ashamed of my addictions. And my dragons are so, so proud of me for recovering. And speaking of the dragons, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have recovered from drugs without one very special dragon that I have never shared here before. If you're in the Hatchling Clan Discord server, you might know her. I've spoken about her a little bit. But there is this dragon that I have who I'm finally ready to talk about. Her name is Periwinkle. She is a color dragon, a periwinkle color dragon. And I've talked about with the hatchlings how she has helped me with my anxiety and helped me with, just feeling unstable in terms of panic, right? When you've been through a lot of abuse, you get panic spells. And Periwinkle is the guardian that helps me with that. But let me tell you something else that I don't see enough people talking about addiction, is that the addiction is the easy part. The recovery is the hardest. Sure, you can survive the overdose, but can you survive the recovery? Oh! Many people don't survive the recovery. These human beings who don't survive their addictions deserve love, deserve compassion, deserve resources, deserve care, deserve community, and it's not profitable. I'm here to tell my story to break the stigma. Because something I don't hear talked enough about is that when you've done substances that are highly addictive, they rewire your brain, okay? They change your brain to where even if a year later, decades later, you can still have cravings for the substances every single day of your life. And there is not enough conversation about that. There is not enough conversation about that. There is not enough safe spaces for people to openly express how they feel with that overwhelming desire to relapse every single day. But this is why many people don't survive the addiction recovery, because every single day I have to choose myself and say no. We are not that person anymore. We are in this life now. We're in this home now. I'm not on the streets. I'm not, penniless. I don't have to sell my body to get a fix anymore. I don't have to do these things. I don't have to feel hopeless, because I chose to change. And I chose to change every single day. And I chose to change every single second, even in this moment right now. And I choose, never again will I ever abandon myself. Every time I am on fire in my heart, in my body, because of sensations or because of trauma or flashbacks or anything like that, I refuse. I refuse to pick up the pipe and smoke. I refuse to snort lines. Instead, or pills. I refuse to take pills. Instead, I choose to sit with myself. And if it is too overwhelming, I call hotlines. And it has saved my life. Okay? And I encourage everybody to do the same. And you should never, ever, ever be embarrassed. By the way, addictions aren't just substance abuse, okay? You can be addicted to social media. You can be addicted to your phone. You can be addicted to weed, by the way. If you can't put your pipe down or go a day without smoking weed and being stressed out about it, you're addicted to weed. And you should not be talking. Okay? You should not be hating on addicts if you can't put the pipe down for cannabis, okay? Seriously. It can be human addiction, sex addiction, porn addiction, anything. Anything can become an addiction. And there's many really bad people who have addiction to unaliving people and R-wording people. Anything can be an addiction, okay? You know, like, even your games can be an addiction. And I'm here to really just be bluntly honest. I struggle every day. I do. And when I feel these cravings, when I feel irritable and like I want to relapse, I could not have survived my recovery without Periwinkle. Every time I struggle, I see this little Periwinkle dragon jump up on my shoulders and turn her head around looking at me like this. And then she kisses my forehead like this. And she says, "Don't worry, little dragon. I've got you now. We're not going back there ever again. Ever again." So I don't know about the dragons that other people talk about online, but I sure as shit know the dragons that I walk with. And the dragon trial of addiction recovery is one that I will face every day until the day that I die. Because that's what it means to be in recovery. And if you're in recovery and you deal with this and you feel alone, I see you. I see you, and I know you're doing your best, and I am so proud of you, and my dragons are so proud of you, and your guardians are so proud of you, and God is so proud of you, and we love you so much. And you are so welcome in the Hatchling clan. If you need support, we are not mental health care professionals, but where we aren't able to give you a hug, we will definitely help you find the right resources. And so today I want to celebrate being sober for 10 years. I'm proud of Jenny Marie Nielsen. I'm proud of Azura DragonFaether. I'm proud of the Draconic Priestess, all working together to keep me alive, keep me safe, and keep me away from what threatened to take my life away. You guys, I would not be here if it wasn't for dragons. They helped me get away from people who wanted to use and abuse my body and leave me in a ditch to die. Dragons are real and they saved my life. Subscribe if you want to learn the journey and if you want to explore this path with me and with all of the wonderful, beautiful hatchlings along the way. And I cannot wait to share all of the press coverage that's coming out about us. It's going to be the most amazing finale to 2025 in the year of the snake. We are ascending. Our community is historical. We are changing the world. And I couldn't have done it without you supporting me one step at a time. And let me tell you one more thing. In the heat of my addictions, in the depths of my sorrows, when I was trying to quit and leave the people who were using me and hurting me, I never felt alone. Not only because I had the dragons, but most importantly, because I had you. the hatchlings. I knew in the back of my mind, I had to break that shit. I had to get out of that shit. I had to figure out how to come out of that on top so I could return to you and show you how to do it too. So thank you for being my cheerleaders. Thank you for being my support network when I didn't have one, and still to this day you are. It is such a blessing to be a part of the Hatchling clan, because I'm a hatchling too, okay? And wow, guys, I feel like I've been reborn. Sobriety has made me feel like I have a new life, and I'm back forever until God himself decides to take me back to the dragons. Okay? So I love you so very much, and if you're a recovering addict too, you are my family, okay? I don't ever want you to ever feel alone. Come back to this video, leave me a comment in the comment section if you're struggling. I will be there for you, always. We got each other, okay? That's what the Hatchling clan is. We're a geeky, cheeky, and freaky family full of misfits that the world doesn't understand, and that's what makes us powerful, magical, and historical. So if you want to join the Draconian Reformation movement, don't forget to check out my website, dragonmagic101.com, where over the next years, you'll be seeing all of the history, mystery, and more about dragon magic free for you to enjoy, because everyone deserves dragons. Obviously, hello, they're life-changing. So I don't believe in people who gatekeep this stuff. It's really bizarre to me. And shout out to all of the people who make fun of addicts, who call them tweakers, who call them mentally unstable, who says they have meth brain, you people should be ashamed of yourselves. You have no idea what it's like to recover from addictions. You don't even know why we get there in the first place. I do not take people seriously who make fun of addicts, and either should you, okay? Either should you. It's not the right thing to do, all right? So with that being said, I will see you guys in the Hatchling Clan Discord server. It's the first link in the description down below. And if you want to study in our Dragon Magic School, don't forget to visit us over on Patreon for free resources as well as paid training with me one-on-one if you're interested. So I will see you very soon and tomorrow. But until next time, stay geek, cheek, and freaky, a little hatchlings. That was different, okay? Anyway, I love you guys so much, but can't wait to see you tomorrow and in the Hatchling clan. But Alafis, blessed be, and Amen. And please follow me because everyone else is lost.
We'll see you back next time for your DDLDF, and like, comment, subscribe for your DDLDF. And if you didn't get enough, make sure to check down below to see what I'm up to and be in the know. So stay geeky and cheeky and freaky, little hatchlings. Stay geeky and cheeky and freaky just for